Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy PaddaKillz. It's my 2020 NHL playoff bracket prediction video. It's gonna be my predictions. Um, I'm horrible with these. You can go back to my old videos if you want, because my voice was pretty squeaky back in the day. But my predictions have always been bad, man. I've never really predicted. I think 2017 I had the Hawks win the cup. I had that wrong. 2018 I think I'm trying to remember who I had. 2018 I forgot who I had in 2018. 2019 I had Tampa Bay winning the cup, then they lost. Then I had San Jose winning the cup in the second bracket. They lost that too. Just what I did there, but just for me, honestly, I'm mostly leave a bracket link to my bracket if you guys want to join my league. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna have any prizes if you just want to like flex and stuff. I'll leave my bracket league down below in the description as well. But I got Philly winning this in 6, man. I think Montreal steals a couple games, but I think Philly is one of the it's so hard this year, man. What makes it even harder this year is because a lot of these teams have already played playoff games. I know you guys are probably like, it's play-ins. I count them as playoff games. I mean, I feel like it's playoff atmosphere. The way that these teams played, like Montreal, Columbus, Chicago, Arizona, Calgary, Vancouver, like the playing teams, I think that's playoff hockey. So that's why it makes it so much harder this year, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of upsets, I'm thinking. But I think Philly holds on. They beat Montreal. I got Tampa Bay winning. See, look, this is another tough series, man. I think Tampa Bay is one of the, like, I know a lot of people going to go with Columbus. They have, defensively, Columbus is amazing. I think for me, is like Victor Hedman. If he's not playing, I think Columbus wins this in 6, man. Victor Hedman is so big for this team. If he's not playing, I think this is going to be an easy series for Columbus. If he does play, though, I think Tampa Bay got this, man. I think there's a lot of things on the table for Tampa Bay. If they lose this, I don't think John Cooper is going to have a job next year. There's no way John Cooper is still going to be a coach if they lose in the first round. There's going to be a lot of pressure. I think a lot of pressure comes to the GM. I think there could be a lot of changes to Tampa Bay if they don't. So there's a lot of pressure. Usually when there's pressure with Tampa Bay, they don't perform. And Columbus really doesn't have nothing to lose. A lot of these teams like Montreal and Columbus, there's no pressure for them. I mean, like, you're the I don't know if Columbus is really the underdog. Obviously, like, seeding-wise, yeah. But a lot of people are picking Columbus over Tampa Bay, and that's why I'm picking Tampa Bay. I feel like Tampa Bay, low-key, is kind of the underdog just because I see everybody picking Columbus. But I'm going to go Tampa Bay winning this. Just I think they're going to win this, especially if Victor Hedman plays. I got Tampa Bay in 7. Washington and New York. Another very interesting series, man. A very tough series to predict because it's so hard for me to vote against Washington because every time I do, Washington always wins. Like, I remember I had Washington beating Carolina last year and they lost. I think there's a lot of, for me, is like, I think I got New York winning this in 7. Again, play-ins, man, I think New York is more ready than Washington. I don't know if the Capitals struggle or anything, but I know Tom Wilson's done pretty good. I know Ovi's done very, very good. I mean, Brain Hope is one of the best playoff goalies you can have. Like, he's so good. Like, he's definitely one of the best playoff goalies you can have. But I think New York holds out to win this, man. I like the Islanders' depth. I like the system they have with Barry Trotz. I think Barry Trotz going to show the reason why he's one of the best coaches in the league in this series. So I got the Islanders winning this in a very close 7-game series. Boston, Carolina. I got Carolina winning this in 6 games, 6 to 7 games. This could go 7, all depending on how Boston plays. Boston's look very shaky. You could argue that, yeah, the play-ins were not meaningful games, but they kind of were, It's like the playing games depending on where you seeded. So I think Carolina ends up winning this, man. I think there's going to be a lot of upsets, bro. I think Carolina wins this in 6, 7 games. I think Carolina's one of the best playoff teams. They got the depth there. They're made for the playoffs. I mean, they got a top line that's deadly. One of the best top lines in the league. Boston's look very shaky, and we'll see, man. Usually teams that make it to the Stanley Cup Finals and lose, they don't really have a successful second year. Like, every single team that made the Stanley Cup Finals and they lost, look at the record. They usually don't have a successful second year. So I think Boston, it's going off history and just the way Carolina's been playing. I'm going with the Chicago Blackhawks, man. I'm a Hawks fan. I got to believe in the Hawks. I got Hawks in 7. I think Chicago pulls off the upset, man. I know a lot of people be like, oh, Vegas is so good. Yeah, Vegas is amazing. They got the depth. They got one of the best defensive teams in the league. Yes, they're better defensively than Edmonton is. And yes, they got a good goalie. I know that. Robin Leonard, he's one of the best goalies in the league. He's one of my favorite goalies in the league. But Chicago, like they're playing with house money, man. They don't really got nothing to lose, bro. Like this is it. I mean, they kind of do, but they kind of don't. I mean, you got young guys like Kirby Dog, Adam Boquist. This is a team where like a lot of this is playoff experience for DeBrincat guys. I think DeBrincat's gonna have a good series. I think Ryan Strom's gonna have a good series. I think this is going to test Chicago's defense because what Connor McDavid did to Chicago, he would do that not 10 out of 10 times to any team in the league. So you can't really test your defense on that. I think the defense is going to be tested. I think Crawford's going to be amazing, man. Crawford's been amazing. Game 4, he was good. I think this is going to be a good series. I think I got Hawks winning this. I think just Patrick Kane, Taves, keep this the last time. I think they're not gonna let the chance go away. I got them winning. Colorado, I got them beating Arizona, man. I'm sorry, Yotes fans. I love Arizona. I think Arizona can make this a very interesting series, though. I like Arizona's offense. I like their defense a lot. Goaltending, Darcy Kemper's looked like one of the best goalies. But, man, Colorado is honestly my pick to win the Cup. They're dead as my win of the Cup. I think they win this in 6 games, bro. I think it's going to be a good series to watch. Nathan McKinnon is one of my favorite players in the league. I love Colorado's jerseys, even though I love Arizona's jerseys too, but even though the jerseys is irrelevant, but I'm just saying that because I want to. But I like Colorado's team. I like their defense a lot. Goaltending, they got firepower, man. They're a scary team. Next up, Dallas Calgary. I got the Flames winning this, man. My phone just went off. I apologize for that, but I got Flames winning this in 6 games, man. I think Calgary they're more physical. They kind of remind me of Boston. They play not necessarily dirty, but they play gritty hockey. Dallas just can't score, man. In Flames, they play meaningful hockey games. They play in the play-ins. I know I said that 40 times, but I got the Flames winning this. I think I don't know if Tyler Seguin's going to play. If he does play, I still think I give the edge to the Flames, man. Dallas has not been able to score goals. I think Ben Bishop's going to do good. I think the defense. Again, my only problem with Dallas is the offense. Like, if they figure out the offense, I think that they win this series. But I got the Flames winning this. Yeah, I just got the Flames winning this. I think they're just gonna be more better. I just got them winning this. St. Louis, Vancouver, man. Oh boy, I live in BC. I want to go with the Canucks, but I hate the Blues too. But you can't really underestimate the defending champs. I know St. Louis. They have not won a single game in the bubble. They lost all the round robin games. They lost a scrimmage game against the Hawks. They've not won a game in the bubble. Vancouver's looked very, very good. I think playing the Wild for the Canucks kind of helps them in a sense. I'm not saying Minnesota and St. Louis play similar hockey, but I think St. Louis is an upgrade of Wild. I think both are very defensive teams. St. Louis is going to be more grittier though. Plus St. Louis got more firepower. I felt like Minnesota, they had like one line. St. Louis, nah, they're a full team. St. Louis got the defense. Goaltending, I'm gonna be honest. I like Markstrom more than Bennington. Bennington has been shaky, but you can't really go against a guy that's won a Stanley Cup. So I'll give a slight edge to St. Louis in that sense. Offense, I think, is kind of equal. I think Pettersson is gonna get tested. I think we saw Pettersson get bumped a lot. I'm gonna go Vancouver, man. I'm going with the upset. I think Vancouver wins this in 7 games. Philly, I got Philly winning this, man. I think Philly beats New York. I hate doing bracket challenge videos just because, man, like I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like I'm gonna get none of these right. I have a feeling I'm gonna get none of these right, but I got Philly winning. I think they'll beat New York. Got Carolina winning, man. Something about the Hurricanes, man. I think they're going to the conference final. I think they beat Tampa Bay. Vancouver, Calgary. I got the Canucks winning, man. I mean, I feel like if Vancouver beats St. Louis in 7 games, they're going to have a lot of momentum. I think, especially if Calgary has an easy way against Dallas. Let's say if the Flames beat Dallas in 5 games, 6 games, they dominate, right? And Vancouver goes to a hard series. I think the Vancouver Canucks going to have a lot of momentum going into this series. I think this series goes 7 games. It's a Canadian rivalry. This series will be amazing to watch. It'll be very good for ratings. Vancouver wins this in 7. And Chicago, Colorado, this is so tough, man. I want to go with the Hawks just because they're my favorite team in the league. Like, they're my favorite team in the league, but I'm going to go with the Hawks. Shit, I don't know, bro. I'm going to come back to this. Man, it's so tough, bro, because my Stanley Cup picks is Colorado. I got Colorado winning, but I feel like Chicago might make an upset, bro. You know, bracket challenge is all about upsets, man. The thing I've learned about making my bracket challenge video is like your Stanley Cup favorite that you have never really wins. So I'm gonna take Chicago over Colorado. I think Chicago goes on a run. Philly, Carolina. I'm gonna go with the Carolina Hurricanes. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is so tough, man. I'm gonna go Philadelphia. I think Flyers beat Carolina. Chicago, Vancouver. This will be such a sick series to watch. Conference finals, whatever, man. This will be such a sick series because my dad's a Canucks fan. My entire family is a Canucks household. I'm the only guy that's a Hawks fan. All of my friends are Canucks fans, so there'll be a lot of chirpy going on. I think this will be a series I would love to watch, especially with all the rivalries. And I'm gonna go Hawks. And I'm gonna ride this. I think this is gonna be a Cinderella story, man. I think the Hawks win the cup, bro. Make fun of me all you want, bro, but I can't vote against my own team. I just can't do it, bro. Plus, man, thing you've learned is your bracket. Usually, the underdog ends up surprising you. I think Chicago goes on a final run here. I think the Hawks end up winning the cup, man. I'm submitting my bracket. So again, I got Hawks in 7. I got Colorado in 6. Calgary in 6. Vancouver in 7. Tampa Bay in 7. Philly in 6. I got Carolina in 6, and I got New York in 7. So, all right, it's gonna be the end of the video, man. I submitted my bracket. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.